Says we're live.
I asked this before, but how many people, show of hands, how many people are New Yorkers? That's so cool. Anybody that's just visiting New York, this is, where are you from? Oh, Turkey, that's right. These are New Yorkers, by the way. Don't believe the crap you hear. I always say that every place I've ever been, whether it's a small town or a big city, every place has a reputation and a reality. Every place has kind of a myth and a reality. But the distance between the myth and the reality of New York is further apart than any other place I've ever been. Like, you know, you hear that New Yorkers are cold and indifferent. And years ago, when I was an actor, I used to travel to small cities and big cities and small towns and stuff. And I got to tell you, the most tolerant, open, friendliest people I've ever met are on the island of Manhattan. And it's genuine. That's the thing. I love this place. No. Well, that's because the tourist slapping rule is on. I invented that. Anyway, so if you feel like it, just like I said, sing. Let's just sing as loud as possible. Are we actually live?
Denise isn't here to check it.
Oh,
so.
All right. We're gonna find out if we're streaming right now. If you are there, hi.
Looks like we may have some people.
Let's do a song we can all sing. Do you want to do some Billy Joel? Well, actually, there's one song that everybody knows that everybody doesn't like singing, but we do it anyway. So you want to help me sing this song to this woman over here? Her name is Kathy, and everybody hates singing this song, but we're going to sing it for Kathy anyway. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, Kathy. Happy birthday,
Dear Kathy.
happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Kathy. All right, let's do this. This is not a piano, but we do this anyway. And actually, this is one of those songs that has kind of reached anthem status. So if you feel like it, you do this. If you feel like it. It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and gin. He says, son, can you play me a memory? I'm not really sure how it goes, but it's sad and it's sweet and I knew it complete when I wore a younger man's clothes. Sing it! La 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 diddy da, la la diddy da da da. You all know it. Here we go. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody. You got us feeling alright. John at the bar is a friend with a joke or to light up his smoke, but there's some place that he'd rather be. He says, Dave, I believe this is killing me, as a smile ran away from his face. But I'm sure that I could be a movie star if I could get out of this place. Sing it! La 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 diddy da, la la diddy da da. Sing about Paul. Now Paul is a real estate novelist who never had time for a wife, and he's talking with Davy, who's still in the Navy and probably will be for life. And the waitress is practicing politics as the businessmen slowly get stoned. Yes, they're sharing a drink they call loneliness, but it's better than drinking alone. Sing it! La 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 diddy da, la la diddy da da da. It's the chorus. Here we go. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody. You got us feeling alright. It's a pretty good crowd for a Saturday, and the manager gives me a smile. He knows that it's me they've been coming to see, to forget about life for a while. And the piano, it sounds like a carnival, and the microphone smells like a beer. And they sit at the bar and put bread in my jar and say, man, what are you doing here? Sing it! La 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 diddy da, la la diddy da da da. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody, and you got us feeling alright. That's okay, it's just us.
We are live.
Okay,
She
cool.
checked it.
Oh, good. Do you guys want to say hi to the people in California and Maine and Florida and just the Netherlands and Switzerland? Hi from New York. Oh, this guy dropped his phone. They turn up the gravity here sometimes. I tell you what, I'm going to have a couple of friends sing with me in a minute, but I think it's important. I think it's important for artists to actually sing what's going on in the world, especially folk artists and independent singer-songwriters. I did this song earlier, but I'm gonna do it again, and by the end of it, you can sing with me, all right? And there's a part that people have kind of turned into choreography over the years. So when you hear the word tiny in this next song, as soon as you hear the word tiny, everybody does jazz hands, okay? Just makes it more fun for me, all right? So just try it one time. 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. When you hear the word tiny. All right, you'll see. By the way, you're way too young to know the Piano Man. That's okay. No, that's all right. No, I love when songs cross generations. This young woman is singing every word to Piano Man. It was cool. All right, this song I know you don't know the words to because I wrote it. And I wrote this song to prove to somebody how really easy it was to write a really stupid song. So, no, but what happened was I didn't realize that I had written a template that every time I turned on the news, I could write another verse. So everybody has been in this song. Kim Kardashian has been in this song. Will Smith everybody's been in this song. But then what happened was this big fat orange thing in Washington, D.C. kind of took over the song. Him and his friends and his family, they're all really disgusting people, but they wound up in the song and kind of took it over. Anyway, you'll see, you'll know. But remember, tiny, jazz hands. In fact, the guy that I wrote the song about originally, he doesn't even belong in the song anymore. But we start with him anyway. Tom Cruise scares me. How about you? He shouldn't be that scary. He's only 5'2". But 10 people saw Mission Impossible 3, 'cause he's always talking about Scientology. Makes an ordinary guy like me say Tom Cruise scares me. Now Donald Trump scares me. At least now we're all aware. As one nation we can all be embarrassed by that fucking hair. I finally realized what makes him tick. His tough talking narcissistic rhetoric is just overcompensation for his tiny hands, and that scares me. Alright, let's just keep going. J.D. Vance scares me. Trump's picked to be his new VP. But before he got the offer, he hated Trump as much as you and me. His political identity was tough to build, so being vice president is a dream fulfilled. 'Cause he forgot Trump tried to have the last one killed, and that scares me. RFK Jr. scares me. All the stories go from bad to worse. So much about him scares me. It's enough to get it all in just one verse. Leaving a dead bear in Central Park was just insane, but it all made sense to hear the man explain. He had a worm in his head that ate his brain, and that scares me. Oh boy. Now this verse is actually true, personally. I've been out here a long time. Rudy Giuliani scares me, but here's the fact you probably didn't know. He wanted me arrested in Central Park 30 years ago. But that weird story is history, 'cause I'm still here, and ironically, one of us was just arrested and it wasn't me, and that scares me. Marjorie Taylor Greene scares me. That's it. We gotta give her a verse. Marjorie Taylor Greene scares me. I think that most of us here would concur. The only people most scary is anybody that would vote for her. Just like Trump, she's ignorant and crass, and just like him, she's got no class. But with those arms, she could probably kick my ass, and that scares me. All right, Donald Trump. Remember, here we go. Donald Trump scares me. I think we're all aware. As one nation we can all be embarrassed by that fucking hair. I finally realized what makes him tick. His tough tough talking, narcissistic rhetoric is just overcompensation for his tiny hands, and that scares me. Peace-loving people like you and me say Donald Trump scares me. Yeah, it's been a while. All right, listen. Before I get some people up singing, I want to sing something that that I really hope lands, especially if you're not from this country. No, even if you are from this country. This is a song that I really hope lands. Here we go again. I thought we'd been down this road. Thought we left it all behind us. I guess I should have known. It's fight or flight. This land so far from being great. Who could have known that orange fool could lead us to this fate? Don't it break your heart? 'Cause it breaks my heart. Damn that man who's tearing this country apart. He's got no shame. He's got no soul. He's got no poetry inside to make him whole. When I was young, in public school, I thought we'd learned a thing or two beyond the golden rule. Put faith in science and put truth in your words, and know that acts of kindness are the hope for all the world. But don't it break your heart? 'Cause it breaks my heart. Damn that man who's tearing this country apart. He's got no shame. He's got no soul. He's got no poetry inside to make him whole. Sometimes we walk a thin line with our heads deep in the sand, where someone's own religious views tie another woman's hands. And the simple price of freedom that was born out of a dream is in the hands now of some judges who just bend the laws and scheme. But don't it break your heart? 'Cause it breaks my heart. Damn that man who's tearing this country apart. He's got no shame. He's got no soul. He's got no poetry inside to make him whole. Now if you follow him and you can count to 7, you dare to call yourself a Christian, and unlike me, believe in heaven. You ignore his greed, lust, wrath, pride, envy, sloth, and gluttony. It's plain as day. They stormed the house 'cause of all the hate pouring out his little mouth. Damn that man. For years we're seeing sorrow, for years we're seeing red. Maybe the times they're a-changin', maybe there's honey in the lion's head. It's time to raise the hammers up and ring some bells instead. It's time we stamp these fires out and let some peace be spread. But don't it break your heart? 'Cause it breaks my heart. Damn that man who's tearing this country apart. He's got no shame. He's got no soul. He's got no poetry inside to make him whole. Damn that man. All right, now, this song, how many people have a Facebook page? All right, so Facebook, well, all of social media, it's a very strange world that the human race is really having a tough time navigating. I am, anyway. But what happens, just by the nature of what I'm doing for a living, a lot of people will send me a request to be friends. And I wish they would have used a different word, right? I mean, friend is really kind of a sacred word. You know, they could have used connection or something like that, but Facebook friends. But what happens now is that somebody, you know, after a day like today, I'll be in front of, you know, hundreds of people, and then I'll get requests to be a Facebook friend. And I have to go look at their page to see if they're an asshole. I mean, that's just the way it is, right? So sometimes, you know, I'll get this friend request, and the person is wearing one of those stupid red hats, or this, you know, I go to their page and they got a rifle and they're standing in front of a dead giraffe. You know, I'm like, do you know me? Like, so anyway, so I wrote this song because on Facebook there's a little button that says delete request, and some days that's my favorite button. You just click, the person's gone, right? So I wrote a song about it, but there's a sound when you hit the mouse, you go click, right? And I've never recorded the song, so when I do this, when I play this song and I act like I'm hitting the mouse, would you guys go like this? All right? So I go like this. You guys go. Cool? Try it one time. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, that sucked, but all right. This. 1, 2, 3. Cool. All right, good. Anyway, this is the Facebook song. Wouldn't say that I'm a Facebook guy, but doing what I do, I won't deny. I got a Facebook page like everybody else I see. Now every single day, a dozen requests come my way from strangers who wanna be friends with me. Nobody needs 5,000 friends. There's a button, so it depends. I take a minute, take a little look at that fool's timeline. When I think about the things that matter most to me, I can tell by the things they post if he or she would ever be a friend of mine. If they are a member of the NRA, I couldn't care less what they have to say. If they know on roll or a member of the GOP, if they want me to pray and type amen, if they want to make America great again, what would ever make them think you'd ever want to be friends with me? All right, well that didn't work. What would ever make them think they'd ever want to be friends with me? Delete request. Delete request. Gotta be ready for it. It's easy enough for me to gauge who you are when I visit your Facebook page. It's all right there, so I can figure pretty quick. If you see very fine people in a Nazi crowd, or shooting an elephant makes you proud, well, there's no doubt which button I'm bound to click. Somebody said, hey, listen, dude, it's that tribal attitude that's keeping you from hearing what the other guy has to say. Well, you might think it's a fancy algorithm that's keeping me from having a conversation with him, but I know what I'm doing, I just don't want to ruin my day. If you post sexist, racist jokes, if you think climate change is a left-wing hoax, if you know on a roll or a member of the GOP, if you want me to pray and type amen, if you want to make America great again, what would ever make you think you'd ever want to be friends with me? Yeah, if you are a member of the NRA, I couldn't give a fuck what you have to say. If you know on roll or a member of the GOP, if you want me to pray and type amen, if you want to make America great again, what would ever make you think you'd ever want to be friends with me? Delete request. Here we go. Delete request. Delete request. Bye now. Cool. Alright, you know what? Years ago, I was playing out here, and I noticed that a young woman was singing like every word to every song. And one day, I just asked her, I said, would you like to sing with me sometime? And she said yes. So the next week, I brought an extra microphone, and ever since then, I invite her up once in a while, and we sing a couple of songs, and I was thinking, you feel like singing today? Yeah? All right, cool. This is Frankie. Just sing a couple of songs with me. Hang on.
Hello. Okay.
Cool.
Okay, so this is Frankie, and what we'll do is we'll do a song, and we'll give her the verses, and then we'll all sing the chorus with her. Is that cool? We'll do Harrison's song first.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Okay. I was wondering where you were going with this.
All right, cool. And then, actually, there's a part in this song that goes like this. Doo-doo-doo-doo. We'll all sing that part, all right? And then we'll give the verses to her, okay? So let's try that one time. Ready? It's just doo 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 doo. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That kind of sucked. All right. No, just sing louder and just sing freely. It's just, and we, you know, she's got the tough part. She's doing all the work. So all we have to do is the doo 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 doo, and then we'll sing the chorus with her. Okay? So rehearse it one time again. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Perfect. All right, cool. Good for you. All right, cool. You know what song it is, right? It's a George Harrison song. And it's you and me to start. All right, guys, a little bit. Okay, here we go. Here comes the sun. No, you're right in. You got to sing out, Louise. Ready?
Okay.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Here comes the sun. Cool.
Here comes the sun. I say it's alright.
All you.
It's been a long, cold, lonely winter. It feels like years since it's been here.
Everybody sing it. Here comes the sun. Doo doo doo. Here comes the sun. I say it's alright. All you. Let's all sing it. Here comes the sun. Doo doo doo. Here comes the sun. And I say it's alright. Sun, sun, sun. Sun, sun, sun. Here it comes. Again. Sun, sun, sun. Here it comes. All you.
I feel like ice is slowly melting.
Yeah.
It feels like years since it's been clear.
Everybody. Here comes the sun. Doo, doo, doo. Here comes the sun. I say it's alright. Again. Here comes the sun. Doo, doo, doo. Here comes the sun. And I say it's alright. Sun, sun, sun. Sun, sun, sun. Here it comes.
Oh, cool.
That was good. That was great.
Jeez.
Do you want her to, all right, cool. All right, Frankie called me up, during the week, a couple of weeks ago, and said that there was a song that had a very special connection for her. And she asked if she could sing it. And I usually, you know, want to be very careful with some of the songs and make sure that they're going to land. And she just, because it speaks right to her heart, she just made this song work. So,
I did?
yes, you did. Yes, you did. So, so we're just going to give this one to Frankie as a solo, all right? It's all you, all right? go. Ready?
Wave hello.
Hey, my dear. Hi, guys. Okay.
That was great. That was Frankie singing that.
And you're wearing your Zurich t-shirt. Yeah, I mean, it's an Austrian song, but Zurich.
Well, when they were heading over to Switzerland.
Oh, yeah, right.
So they disconnected. You know, I
You know, there's a sorry. There's a song that I wanted to bring out here, but I can never remember all the lyrics. It's on one of my albums, and I recorded this. I recorded this probably 15 years ago, maybe. So I made a cheat sheet because when you understand, it's a lot of words, and when I wrote these words, well, anyway, let me just do this song for you. I think it's kind of relevant for today, even though it wound up on the album a long time ago. Come. It's beautiful, right? Come. Conservative Christian, right-wing Republican, straight white American males, gay bashing, black fearing, Trump loving, tree killing, regional leaders of sales, frat housing, keg tapping, shirt tucking, back slapping, haters of hippies like me, tree hugging, peace loving, barefooting, porn watching, lazy ass hippies like me. Tree hugging, love making, pro choice and gay wedding, hook singing hippies like me. Skin color blinded, globally minded, protesters of corporate greed. Thanks. We who have nothing and most likely will till we all end up locked up in jail. by conservative Christian, right-wing Republican, straight white American males. Diamonds and dogs, boys and girls, living together in two separate worlds, following leaders up mountains of shame, looking for someone to blame. Diamonds and dogs, boys and girls, living together in two separate worlds, following leaders up mountains of shame, looking for someone to blame. I know who I'm gonna blame. Conservative Christian, right-wing Republican, straight white American male. Soul-saving, flag-waving, Trump-loving, land-paving people where decency fails. Quite diligently working so hard to keep the free reins of this democracy. From tree-hugging, peace-loving, barefoot-and folk singing, hippies like me. Tree-hugging, peace-loving, Trump-loving, porn-watching, lazy-ass hippies like me. That was a lot of work for nothing. No, actually, that's kind of a setup for this song. I wrote this song. In fact, maybe you wanna get this. I wrote this song, and this is what happened. I played it out here in Central Park, and some guy was sitting over there, and from Brooklyn, and he posted it on TikTok. Now, I know nothing about TikTok, right? Or I knew nothing about TikTok until last week. So this guy is over there, and I sing this song, and he posts it on TikTok trying to make fun of me, try to embarrass me, right? He said, "This is what happens when somebody is suffering from Trump derangement syndrome." And he says he's openly singing like this in Central Park. So he posts this thing. Now, I don't know anything about TikTok, but on his page he's got all these videos, and some of them, 300 people have watched, some of them 1,000 people have watched, right? He posts this video of me singing this song. Before I came down here today, 1.3 million people have watched this song. No, this is the thing. And they're all loving the song. So it kind of blew up in this guy's face, right? So a couple of days ago, he writes, "Here's part 2." Because now he's happy that he posted a video with 1.3 million views. He posts the other part of me singing the chorus, singing the verses, and now 375,000 people have watched that one. In fact, there's a part where it just kind of cuts off. So another guy said, "You have to write part 3 because you have to post part 3 because I want to know what the rest of the song is." So I put this. Anyway, let me just do the song for you, and I'll let you know what happened. Was out of the 2,000 comments, most of them were loving the song, but a lot of them were like, "Thank you for singing something that we're all thinking, but we don't have the balls to say out loud." So I kind of call this a permission song. I don't know. I'm a songwriter, right? Who gives a shit what I think? But 1.3 million people did. So this is how the song goes. That last election showed me what I'd been afraid of. It proved to me undoubtedly just what this country's made of. Perhaps someone could show me things are not bad as they seem. So I searched online for some enlightened meme. Suddenly one post appeared apart from all the others. It said, although we disagree, why can't we still be brothers? And with our sisters still be friends all across this land? Can we find a way to still walk hand in hand? Fuck no. The answer is fuck no. He's a big fat pussy grabbing criminal. But even so, you put that sleazebag in the White House, and that's all I need to know. So are we still friends? The answer is fuck no. He said out loud, if you're a star, then sex assault's okay. His appointments make a point of taking women's rights away. If you're good with his insults and his gross vulgarity, well then you look much the same as him to me. Leaders around the world consider him an orange clown, and his cabinet makes it very clear the circus is in town. The damage that they cause is damage you can't comprehend. And now you want to know if I am still your friend. Sing it with me. Fuck no. The answer is fuck no. He's a big fat pussy grabbing criminal. But even so, you put that sleazebag in the White House, and that's all we need to know. So are we still friends? The answer is fuck no. I should sing about the thing that bothers me the most, about that humorless, ridiculous, no talent game show host. He ushered in the days of Project 2025, making sure the rule of law cannot survive. You showed blind support with all your Facebook memes and tweets for a president content to shoot protesters in the streets, for a serial adulterer whose lying never ends. And now you have the nerve to ask if we're still friends. Fuck no. The answer is fuck no. He's a big fat pussy grabbing criminal. But even so, you put that sleazebag in the White House, and that's all we need to know. So are we still friends? The answer is fuck no. Fuck no. The answer is fuck no. He's a big fat pussy grabbing criminal. But even so, you put a rapist in the White House, and that's all we need to know. So ask if we're still friends. There's no, well, and it depends. Are we still friends? The answer is fuck no. So we'll see if we can get that up to 1.4 million.
You gotta show him that.
What's that? The truth about family in heaven, Billy Graham. Oh, it's right underneath.
Under yours.
That's the best. This woman's just showing me. There's my video. It says, you know, fuck no. I'm singing fuck no in the park, and then right underneath it is Billy Graham saying the truth about families in heaven. That's America.
All right. Sorry.
Do you guys Oh, you know what? Let me get a. You're gonna think enjoy this. Denise, you want to sing a couple of songs? Anybody like John Prine? Right, we love John Prine. I was talking to some friends of mine, actually the guys that I play music with every December. These colleagues, they're just the most amazing artists, and we were talking about different genres of music, and I told them, there's folk music, there's rock and roll, there's blues, there's John Prine is his own genre. It's like What kind of genre is he? It's just John Prine. Anyway, this is a fun song. Check, check. This is a John Prine song. I always say, who's the luckiest man alive? I am, because I get to stand next to her and sing. That's kind of cool. Thanks. Thank you. She don't like her eggs all runny. She thinks crossing her legs is funny. She looks down her nose at money. She gets it on like the Easter bunny. She's my baby, I'm her honey. Never gonna let her go.
Ain't got laid in a month of Sundays. I caught him once and he was sniffing my undies. Ain't too sharp, but he gets things done. Drinks his beer like his oxygen. He's my baby, I'm his honey. Never gonna let him go.
Yeah.
In spite of ourselves, we'll end up sitting on a rainbow. Against all odds, honey, we're the big door prize. We're gonna spite our noses right off of our faces. There won't be nothing but big old hearts dancing in our eyes.
She thinks all my jokes are corny. Convict movies make her horny. She puts ketchup on her scrambled eggs. Swears like a sailor when she shaves her legs. She takes a licking, she keeps on ticking. Never gonna let her go.
He got more balls than a big brass monkey. He's a whacked out weirdo possibility junkie. Sly as a fox and crazy as a loon. Payday coming and he's howling at the moon. He's my baby, don't mean maybe. I'm never gonna let him go. In spite of ourselves, we'll end up sitting on a rainbow. Against all odds, honey, we're the big door prize. But we're gonna spite our noses right off of our faces. There won't be nothing but big old hearts dancing in our eyes.
Let's do it again.
In spite of ourselves, we'll end up sitting on a rainbow. Against all odds, honey, we're the big door prize. We're gonna spite our noses right off of our faces. There won't be nothing but big old hearts dancing in our eyes. There won't be nothing but big old hearts dancing in our eyes.
In spite of ourselves. We're gonna do another one, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Let's do oh, I'll tell you what. Let's do this, and then all of you. I have a question. Did you guys just get married?
They just got engaged.
They just got engaged?
It's right
Wow.
over there, right now.
Oh, that is so cool. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Come back when you get married. Okay.
Keep her happy for a year.
Right there. On your right. On your right.
Oh. Yes. All right, I tell you what. We'll do this song, but women, would you sing every word you know with her?
Yeah.
And then guys, sing the other part with me. And don't worry if you can't sing. All right? Just sing loud. That's the most important thing. All right? embarrass yourself. It's just us. Um, um, I'm gonna say that. All right, but really, have fun and sing this with us. All right. I know that's gonna go, so I'll put this on.
I can just do this.
That will work.
That will work.
You guys know what that is, right? All right, but are we gonna sing it? Because I want to tell you something. Like tomorrow, when you're talking to somebody about hanging out in Central Park on Saturday, it's so much more fun to say. And then we sang this song from Greece instead of I was sitting with a bunch of people and they were all singing this song from Greece. All right? Just really, it's just us. There are sets of words that come in three, right? That have profoundly affected my life. Like, I love you is a big one, right? I was wrong, big one. I love those three words because every time I've said I was wrong, I have just learned something or I've grown in some way. And I know that because I'm right a lot. But when I'm wrong, it's the only chance I get to actually learn something. So I love I was wrong. But three words that I didn't expect were going to change my life was when I was out here that first day and I said, it's just us. I really mean that. I've been saying it ever since. And every time I come out here, when we're singing, it's just us. So sing, right? Summer loving had me a blast.
Summer loving happened so fast.
I met a girl crazy for me.
Met a boy, he cute as can be.
Summer days drifting away too long. Oh, the summer night. Oh, I gotta stop right there. Because at the end of this song, John Travolta does the weirdest thing. He does this oh. He sings the word oh. And right, it's the weirdest. He goes, but right? So when we get there, do your weirdest John Travolta. Alright? Just makes it more fun for me. Alright, let's do the whole song. Ready? Summer loving had me a blast.
Summer loving happened so fast.
I met a girl crazy for me.
Met a boy, he cute as can be.
Summer days drifting away too low. Oh, the summer nights. Oh, well. Tell me more. Did you get very far?
Tell me more, like does he have a car?
She swam by me, she got a cramp.
He ran by me, got my suit damn.
Huh? I saved her life, she nearly drowned.
He showed off, splashing around.
Summer sun, something's begun. But oh, the summer nights. Oh, well.
Tell me more, was it love at first sight?
Tell me more, did she put up a fight? Down, doobie down, doobie down, doobie 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 down, doobie down, doobie down, doobie 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 down. Took a bowling in the arcade.
Strolling right
We made out under the dock.
We stayed up until 10 o'clock.
Summer flame don't mean a thing, but oh, the summer nights. Well, well, well. Tell me more, but you don't gotta brag.
Tell me more, 'cause he sounds like a drag.
Shoot about pop, 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 yeah.
Well, you got friendly holding my hand.
She got friendly down in the sand.
He was sweet and just turned 18.
She was good, you know what I mean. Summer heat, morning girl need, but all the summer nights. Well, well, well. Tell me more,
How much dough did he spend?
tell me more, can she get me a friend?
It turned colder, and that's where it ends.
So I told her we'd still be friends.
Then we made our true love.
Wonder what she's doing now. You guys, come on.
Summer dreams ripped at the seams. But
Let's do that again. Summer dreams
ripped at the seams.
but
The summer
tell me more, tell me more. No. No, no, no. Let's. You wanna, yeah. Yeah, let's do it. There's something? Yeah. You know what? We're gonna try a song that should not be played on an acoustic guitar, and probably should not be sung by us. But I don't care. She's debating. She's going like, should we really? Like, yes, let's just do it. It's fun. And you guys can sing it. Sing it with us. Sing it with her. Oh, by the way, I don't know if how many people know this because it's such an old song. But next time you listen to it, or go home and on YouTube, just go listen to this song. You guys know the song "You're So Vain" by Carly Simon? Did you guys know? He must have just been like in the studio that day, but that's Mick Jagger singing the harmonies on it, and it's hysterical because once you know it's him, that's all you hear is Mick Jagger singing in the chorus. When am I coming back here? Oh, that's the other thing. By the way, the Parks Department has been really sucky this year about the permits, and for no reason, for absolutely no reason. There's nothing else scheduled here, but they just don't like me, and that's okay. I don't need to be liked by everybody, but I wish they would be better with the permits. I'm not going to be back here until September 13th, and then the 20th, and then we're only getting 2 a month. That's what's happening. So, and then it's almost time for the December concert. So, anyways, to answer your question, September 13th. But in the meantime, twice a week, we get together online. And it's really kind of fun. It's not like your typical Zoom thing. It really is fun. And it's HD quality. It's really good. So if you want, talk to me before you go home. Or I would say take a card, but I forgot to bring them. So just be in touch, and I'll let you know about the online thing. But anyway, let's do this song with her. Sing, especially women, sing with her, okay? Loudly. See what she says? Loudly. There you go. Of course. Loudly. That was fun, right? Yeah. Oh, by the way, is anybody hungry? This is kind of a thing. What happened was, I came out here 34 years ago. 34 years ago. And I was standing right over here, right? And I was 12. But, no, I'm an old man. I am an old man. But, and by the way, being old is not a condition. It's a fucking accomplishment. Right? And I, you know, through bobbing and weaving and eating cereal every night. But, oh, and by the way, anytime you want to rap, it's just,
It's 4:08, so they
oh, okay.
can go a little longer.
Yeah, by the way, if you're wondering what this guy is doing, during the pandemic, I started streaming to, like, you know, the world to give people a place to go, and we just kept it going. People liked it. So on the weekends that I'm out here, my friend Dean, who also happens to be an Emmy Award-winning filmmaker, I'm just lucky. We stream to, right now there's people in there from Maine, Florida, Chicago, Maryland, North Carolina, the Netherlands, Switzerland, I'm probably forgetting people, Jersey, California, France? Cool, people in France, hi. Anyway, so that's what he's doing here. What the hell was I just talking about? Huh?
Food, candy, passing out.
Oh, that's right. That's right. So the first time I came out here, I used to have a guitar case that was sitting over there, and people would put all kinds of stuff in it. They would put money in it, but back then, people would take pictures, and you had to go to like a 1-hour photo place to get them developed. And remember, they started making duplicates. So people would fill up my guitar case with photos. If there's one thing this world does not need, it's another photo of me playing guitar in Central Park. But I'd have hundreds of them, and but they would put like photos of they put Bibles in there. A lot of people were trying to save my soul, so I'd get little Bibles. I'd get little you know, Islam things. I'd get little Jewish invitations to some group, you know. And you know, for an atheist, that was very flattering. But one week, a person put a little package of, oh, and I also get, you know, fruit. I get an apple or something. So one day, somebody put a package of Oreo cookies in the guitar case. I'm probably one of the only American males. I hate Oreo cookies. Does anybody else not like Oreos? I think it's very unpopular, but I don't like Oreo cookies. So anyway, but I noticed they were in there. So a little bit later that day, there was a mother who was having a hard time with a kid who was, the mother was really enjoying the music, but the kid was not having it. So I remembered the Oreos, so I ran over to the guitar case, and I tossed the Oreo cookies to this mother. And it was the best thing. The kid was happy and spent the rest of the day eating an Oreo cookie, right? So I thought, you know what? I'm just going to bring a couple of packages of cookies in case somebody needs an Oreo cookie. So I started doing that, and every so often I throw somebody a package of cookies. A couple of weeks later, I forgot to get them, and people were like, hey man, where's the cookies? So I found a box of pre-wrapped cereal bars. And I said, oh, let me get these, right? They were like 6 or a dozen in a box. So I get these things and I start bringing them, and I'm throwing them to the people, right? And one afternoon, I had one left, and I'm on my way home, and I opened it, and I figured I'll eat this on the way home. And I took a bite and went, it was like the worst thing I ever put in my mouth. It was like sawdust with jelly. I can't remember the name of the product. But so then I went and found chocolate covered granola bars. And I started throwing them to the crowd. They were called Kudos. They went away. But I figured, you know what? Let me keep this going. And that tradition has gone on now for 34 fucking years. And I just, half the time I forget. Anybody want something just to hold them over to dinner? Hang on a second.
Perfect timing for the helicopter.
What's that?
Perfect time for the helicopter to go over.
Yeah.
It's hovering. It's my drone. I can get one here. I can get it here. Right here. David. There, cameraman.
That's the good one.
Oh, good.
I got a couple more. Anybody else? Do you guys want to sing a couple more songs before we get out of here? Right, we'll all sing together. If I do a Simon and Garfunkel song, would you guys all sing? Cool. What time is it? You said 4:08?
416.
All right, let's do a Simon and Garfunkel song, but sing it with me, okay? Okay, let's sing this song. What do you figure that's about? I am just a poor boy, though my story is seldom told. I have squandered my resistance for a pocket full of mumbles, such are promises. All lies in jest, still a man hears what he wants to hear and disregards the rest. When I left my home and my family, I was no more than a boy in the company of strangers, in the quiet of a railway station, running scared, laying low, seeking out the poorer quarters where the ragged people go, searching for the places only they would know. All right, sing it with me. Lie, 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 lie. You guys sing it? You know, on a Saturday afternoon in New York City, seriously, I stopped playing the guitar and I listen to you guys singing. That sounds so fucking beautiful. It really does. Asking only workmen's wages, I come looking for a job, but I get no offers. To come on from the whores on 7th Avenue. I do declare there were times when I was so lonesome I took some comfort there. Here he is again. Lie, 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 lie. Sing it for these two people. And I'm laying out my winter clothes and wishing I was home, going home, where the New York City winters aren't bleeding me, bleeding me, going home. In the clearing stands the boxer and the fighter by his trade, and he carries the reminders of every glove that laid him down or cut him till he cried out in his anger and his shame, I am leaving, but the fighter still remains. All right, sing it with me. Lie, lie, lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. You sing it. You know what? That sounded so sweet. When I stopped playing and you guys were all singing. If I do a pretty song that Carole King wrote, and James Taylor made famous, but Carole King wrote it, would you guys sing it just like that again? Seriously, you know, I'm listening to the leaves rustling through these trees, and you guys singing in New York City, which is the most amazing city on the fucking earth. There's no question. There's no question. New Yorkers, and I've been on this planet a long time. I can tell you from experience, New Yorkers are the most open-minded, tolerant, nicest people I've ever seen anywhere. It's also because you have to be. If you're intolerant in New York, you're going to explode. But this town is the only truly international experiment that works in nearly perfect harmony every single day. It just is. Every language is being spoken on this island right now. You can dress the way you want, you can love whoever you want, you can do what you want to do for a living. It is just an amazing island. So let's do this song. And I always say this. If you're sitting next to somebody that you like, sing this song with them, okay? And if you're sitting next to somebody that you love, sing this song to them, okay? And if you're sitting next to somebody you don't like, move. Right? Life is too short to be sitting next to somebody you don't like. All right? So we'll sing this together, right? When you're down and trouble and you need some loving care and nothing, no, nothing is going right. Close your eyes and think of me. Soon I will be there to brighten up even your darkest night. Sing it with me. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you got to do is call, and I'll be there, yes I will. See, a lot of you are just moving your lips and making those faces like you're singing. I don't understand that. You're squinting your eyes and you're wrinkling your nose and you're going, and there's nothing coming out. Really sing, okay. If the sky high above you should turn dark and full of clouds, and that old cold north wind should begin to blow,
On cue.
just keep your poor head together. Call my name out loud now. Soon I'll be knocking on your door. Sing it with me. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Just move your lips, really sing. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you got to do is call, and I'll be there, yes I will. Big change. Hey, ain't it good to know that you've got a friend? People can be so cold. They'll hurt you and desert you. They'll take your soul if you let them. Oh yeah, but don't you let them. You you just call. You sing it. To see you again. Winter, spring, summer, fall. And now all you got to do is call. And I'll be there, yes I will. You've got a friend. You've got a friend. Ain't it good to know you've got a friend? Yeah, yeah, yeah. You've got a friend. All right, I gotta do a Oh, we'll do that too. Yeah, in a second. I gotta do a song that I promised myself I was gonna do at least more than once today.
Yes. Might take a while.
That's gonna take a little time.
Yep. We're doing the family photos here.
Yeah. You know what? I'm just kind of waiting on something, but there's a song that I promised I would do more than once today, so I've got to do it again. But let me do this in the meantime because I got a friend here who just showed up, and I know this is like one of his favorite songs. I didn't write it, but I love playing it, and I love singing it. Crossroads seem to come and go. Yeah. Gypsy flies from coast to coast, knowing many, loving none. Bearing sorrow, having fun. But back home he'll always run. Here we go. To sweet Melissa. Freight train, each car looks the same, all the same. No one knows the gypsy's name. No one hears his lonely sigh. There are no blankets where he lies, but in his deepest dreams he flies to sweet Melissa. Again the morning comes, again he's on the run. Sunlight streaming through his hair, fearing he won't have a care. Pick up your gear and gypsy, roll on, roll on. Crossroads, will you ever let him go? dead man's ghost. Will he lay beneath the clay? Will his spirit float away? 'Cause I know he just won't stay without Melissa. Lord, I know he just won't stay without Melissa. All right, guys, listen, he's been on his feet for the past like hour and a half. So we'll wrap today, but I will see you on Wednesday, right? Wednesday at 4 o'clock New York time, 4 o'clock Eastern. Thank you so much for showing up today. Make sure you bring some friends. I'm just talking to a streaming crowd. Talking to this one guy. So make sure you show
I will.
on Wednesday and bring people if you feel like it, all right? Thank you so much for showing up today. I'll see you Wednesday. And you guys want to say goodbye to Switzerland and the Netherlands and Dean? Cool.